Om Agyantimrandasya Gyananjanashilakya Chakshuramilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Nama Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Madhusudnaya Bapajiti Namine Namaste Madhusudnaya Bhaktipad Priyayate Durlabha Krishna Bhaktyati Savakarine. So, Hare Krishna, today we will continue with the final slok of chapter 2, which is 2.72. And over here, let me share the screen. So in for 2.72, this is the final slok of chapter 2. So here Lord Krishna is saying that this is the way of the spiritual and godly life, after attaining which a man is not bewildered. If one is thus situated, even at the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God. So over here, Krishna is saying his final line that if one is situated, in this whole chapter, Krishna has talked about Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, what is the way, the process through which we are born, how our soul just moves on from one body to another, just as we change clothes. That's how the body also is. The soul is just moving from one body to another. But when we are changing the body, it is like removing an old set of clothes and putting on a new set of clothes. And we are going around in this 8.4 million births. And then after that, Krishna said that how we can become detached from all of this. And then what should we do to control our senses, which will control the mind, which will control the attachment, which will control the anger and the greed and the lust and everything. So in summary, right, Krishna is saying that this is the way of the spiritual and godly life. And once you attain this, you will not be bewildered. Today, we are all very confused about what is going on. But what is our goal of life? What is the purpose? We have no idea. Every day morning, we're waking up like a machine, going to work, eating, taking care of the family, coming back, spending time with the family, watching some movies, watching some shows, watching Netflix, eating dinner, and then going to sleep and doing it again the next day. And we think, wow, this is a good life. And we are working so hard for all of this material success. But our mind is not happy, it is not satisfied, it is always looking for more. When Srila Prabhupada came here in the 1960s, there were all of these hippies that were doing drugs all day. When Srila Prabhupada asked them, why are you doing these drugs? He said, because we want to feel that high. We want to feel like there's something bigger in life. Because we're all not happy. We all have to live this human life with people. Sometimes we love them, sometimes we don't. With responsibilities, which we like them, sometimes we don't like them. We have to do our duty, which we like or we do not like. Today, you ask anyone, that if you win the lottery, if you win $100 million, what will you do? 99.9% of the people will say, I will leave my job and I will just enjoy life. That means they are working, but they're not enjoying. They are working because they have responsibility. They are now in this grahastha life or they're in this world. So they have to take care of their family, take care of their parents, take care of their kids. 99% of the people say that we will just quit our job invest that money, and then sit and do whatever we want. That means what we are doing today, we don't even like it. So if we don't like it, we're putting so much pressure on ourselves, or we're spoiling our mental health, we're spoiling our physical health. Why? Just so that we can be financially successful. And that financially successful, then again, all of that money goes back into the health to make sure that we are okay when we get older. So we think we are working because we will get all this satisfaction in the world. But remember, peace is not equal to satisfaction, as we were discussing yesterday. When you have peace, that means you are content, you're happy with what you have. But today, we don't have that satisfaction. Everyone wants more and more and more, and that's why we're running in this rat race. But we do not say, I want more love for Krishna. I want more devotion. I want more chanting. We just want more money, more houses, more cars, more bigger status. But the biggest thing Krishna over here is saying, which will keep us grounded, will keep us anchored. Remember, this whole world is like a ship. And if you see a ship, right, in the waves, it'll keep on sailing. Like the waves come and it'll keep on moving, even if it's parked over there, right? It will keep on moving. What do you have to do? You have to put an anchor down at the ocean bed. And once you put that anchor, then no matter how many waves come, the boat will stop moving. Yeah, the waves will make it go up and down, but it will not move away from that port or from that destination or from that boardwalk where it is parked. But if you just leave a ship parked without an anchor or without it connect to the boardwalk or to the stumps that they have over there, the wooden stumps, what will happen? The boat will move as the waves come and go and come and go till the boat will keep on moving away and away from where it was parked. So our human life also is just like that. Our mind is just like that. It is with the waves, it is going up. Sometimes we are happy, it is going down. Sometimes we are sad. Again, we wake up tomorrow energized, happy, motivated that I will do everything I can. I am the king of the world. And then by evening, we feel so low on energy, no motivation. We feel like giving up. This life is like the wave, and our body is like that ship parked over there. That up and down will come, but we need something to keep us anchored, to keep us from moving away from our goal. And that is simply the chanting of the holy name. If we are sincere in our chanting, if we are waking up every day morning to chant Krishna's name, to serve him, he will take care of the rest. Krishna says, Yogakshayam Mahamiham, that I will provide you what you need. I will provide you. Why are you worried about that? He provides a whale, thousands of kilograms of food every day. He provides a lion so much food, provides the tigers. Forget that, even the small, small ants, he provides them also, Krishna. So why won't he provide us? We just have to surrender and chant his name. That is the only way, that is the only recommended process. Every day we need to motivate ourselves to get up and chant, sit at one time and chant. And the results of this chanting that Krishna is saying, because remember, this whole life, if you're chanting, if you're practicing that chanting, what will happen when it comes to the time for the death? Just a few shlokas back only Krishna was saying that the wise people, right, the yogis, the sages, one who is situated in God conscious, when the rest are sleeping, he or she is awake. Why? Because that is the time to make that spiritual progress. So even at the hour of death, everybody asks that where does it say that Krishna is saying that while dying, if you remember me, you will not take birth again or you will enter my kingdom. Like Krishna is saying it in 2.72. But if one thus situated, even at the hour of death, right? Even at the hour of death, one can enter the kingdom of God. But now the problem is we don't know when we are going to die. If there was a timer on our head that showed the clock, right, shows us that these many years, these many days, these many hours, these many minutes, these many seconds we have left, then we will know that this time we are going to die. So before that, we will wrap up all of our work, and at that time we will sit remembering Krishna, chanting Krishna's name. But we do not know when we are going to die. If we knew, it would have become so easy. But we do not know when we are going to die. So for that reason, we have to keep practicing the remembrance of Krishna our entire life. And when remembering, not just remembering Krishna when we're chanting, but when we are doing any activity, when we wake up in the morning, thank you, Krishna, given me one more day. I can get up from this bed. I can put my legs down. I can stand up. I have no pain in my body. I can move around. All my limbs are there. I can stand up on my 2 feet with your blessings. Thank that Lord Krishna, because otherwise you don't know how many people may have just passed away in their sleep and not woken up. Or people have health problems. They have back pain, they have leg pain, knee pain. Anytime they try and get up, it is like such a task where they cannot stand on their 2 feet. And then after that, you can move around. And then you get to go outside and enjoy this beautiful day when you're outside and you feel that smooth breeze hitting your face and the weather is nice, the sun is shining. You're getting your vitamin D, you're getting that wind, you're getting everything. Remember Krishna at that time. I was lucky enough to spend a lot of time with Bapuji when he was traveling, and there was not a single moment, no matter whether from our perspective we think the activity is material, but even in that material activity, whether you're going to a beach, whether you're going to a shop, Bapuji is remembering Krishna everywhere. And as he has described, forgetting Krishna itself, that is Maya. So you may be anywhere in the world, but if you're remembering Krishna at a beach, right, at a shop, at a mall, anywhere, whatever you are doing, at a movie even, that how Krishna has given these people this art to use this technology to make this movie. Krishna, how much brain, how much thinking power you have given them. And this way, if we practice with every single moment of our life, if we remember Krishna, right? Once we were scrolling through, and Bapuji had darshan on the phone of Banke Bihari. And Bapuji said, ये देखो बांके बिहारी ने मुझे यहाँ पे भी दर्शन दे दिया. He was traveling in a flight. And then I asked Bapuji, when you're scrolling and some of Krishna's darshan, Banke Bihari's darshan, sometimes Jagannath Ji darshan appears, right? Is that by the will of Krishna? Is that Krishna's mercy? Bapuji said yes. Because without his mercy, to receive his darshan also is not possible. And Krishna is not different from his name or his darshan. So in every single moment, no matter what it is, practice, practice to remember Krishna. Because this whole life is a practice and death is the examination. And if you see anything that is beautiful outside, whether it's a mountain, whether it's a building, whether it's a tree, Krishna says everything in this material world that is beautiful is just a spark of my beauty. So that beauty that is attracting us also is Krishna. Remember, that is not Maya. When we're going to New York, all those lights, it feels like it is daytime with the buildings all lit up. You drive through Brooklyn Bridge and you drive through Manhattan in the night. The city is so lit up and vibrant that you get attracted to that. And then when you're getting attracted, you just want to keep looking at that buildings and the river, the Hudson River, and the bridges and all of the boats crossing on there. You look at that and you just want to keep looking at that and spending that time. And at that time, if you remember that this beauty is attracting me over here is Krishna, because Krishna is saying this entire beauty is just a spark of my, right? It's just this entire creation is just a spark of Krishna's beauty. And at that time, if you're looking at that beauty, wow, Krishna, you have created such beautiful things for us. That is also remembering Krishna, right? That is not Maya. But remember, if you're enjoying without remembering Krishna, you think, wow, this is so great. I want to own all these buildings. I want to be the king of New York. That is all Maya. But if you're remembering Krishna, even in that beauty of the building, of that whole view, that scenery, the skyline, right? That is remembering Krishna. And if we remember Krishna at every single moment, if we practice that, then when the exam time comes, which is our death, and if we are situated even at the hour of death in the remembrance of Krishna, then we will go back directly to that Golok Dham. That's what Krishna is saying over here in that entire second chapter. So let us work on thinking about Krishna in every single moment and start the practice immediately. Right? Immediately. And sometimes you may want something. You may want something, you may want to do something, it does not go in your favor. Right? Remember Krishna even at that moment, take it as Krishna's blessings. Why? Because Krishna has something better planned for you. Give you a quick example. Once we were going somewhere and we had to go to this one, we were traveling outside. We had to go to this one restaurant. And that restaurant, this was when we were in Japan, and that restaurant, in Japan, the restaurants are so small. So people had told us this is one of the few vegetarian restaurants over there. And in Japan, the restaurants have only 6, 8, 10 tables, maybe at the most, and that too for two people. We were a family of four. So we went to the restaurant and we asked for, a table, and they said, "Do you have a reservation?" We said no. It was already 7:30 and the kids were hungry. And then at that time we told them, "No, we do not have reservation." They said, "Sorry, we cannot seat you tonight." So then we were disappointed. But we said, "Thank you, Krishna," and we were moving on. And then we did a Google search for other vegetarian or vegan restaurants. And then we happened to find one that was just another 3, 4 minutes away. And then we showed up over there and we asked them for a table. They were like, "Yeah, this is the last table left. Please come and, you can take this table. This is the last table for the night." We said, "Okay." And he said, "But if you want to go somewhere else, this restaurant does not serve onion garlic. So if you want to go somewhere else, you can try that also. But just to give you, heads up beforehand." We told him, "No, we want without onion garlic." And so look at how Krishna's mercy, he arranged that when something did not work out, Because a lot of people had told us that was one of the few good vegetarian restaurants. And otherwise, then you'll have a hard time finding others. But not even 5 minutes away from there, Krishna had planned for us to go an even better restaurant. So when sometimes things do not work out in our favor, like for Prahlad Maharaj, right? For Dhruv Maharaj, Holi is coming up this week. We will get into that tomorrow. How for Dhruv Maharaj, things were not working in his favor, but Krishna was protecting him at every single moment. So even for us, when things do not go in our favor, we shouldn't think that, oh, look at this problem. Krishna has something better planned for us. So we should accept that Krishna wanted us to go to this other place. That's why he closed this one door. He wanted to open another door for us. So do not lose that hope and let us all work on remembering Krishna in every single moment. With that, we'll end and then we'll continue tomorrow. So before we end, we'll chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Hare Krishna.